Hi, I'm Pastor Wally Shea, the High Five Pastor. Well, we're glad we got to go down to Lathrop, Missouri to see the total eclipse of the sun. Our daughter and her family live in Lathrop, Missouri, which was the center of the eclipse. It was an interesting time as people were coming from all over. Even NASA had set up across the street at the local high school. Our family set up outside of our daughter's house to watch the eclipse. Looking like some freaky people with their weird glasses, we watched as the sun started being carved out by the moon. As the last sliver of the sun was about to be covered, making for the total eclipse, clouds covered our view. Even though we could not see it directly, the total eclipse was very evident. Everything around us went dark, and we were all commenting on how quickly the temperature was dropping.
Fireworks.
So cool. This is weird.
That is something.
Just that short a time is all it was.
Yeah.
It keeps getting lighter. Of course it had to be.
Wow.
Then, as quickly as it dimmed, the light began to return. It seemed like someone had a large dimmer switch that was just turning it up, and it quickly returned. After it was all over, I started thinking about how when Jesus was crucified, the whole earth went dark for 3 hours. And I had a revelation. It couldn't have been an eclipse when Christ was crucified, because I just experienced one, and it only lasted 3 minutes, not 3 hours. I remember reading about a letter from a pagan in the 2nd century arguing with a Christian that it must not have been a miracle, it must have just been an eclipse. Interestingly enough, by the fact that he mentioned it, confirmed that it had happened. In the first couple of centuries, no one questioned if the miracles happened, but many argued how they could have happened. So Jews and pagan writers often confirmed the New Testament history by arguing how the miracles happened. And astronomers now tell us that an eclipse cannot happen at a full moon, and of course we know Jesus was crucified at the full moon of Passover. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." So I think it is very significant why the earth went dark for 3 hours as Christ passed out of this world. This was another sign God did to make a point. Some people say they can't believe unless they can see, but if the sun is covered by a cloud or a moon, we know it is still there. Regardless how things may seem to block the light, moment by moment, the Bible declares, Jesus is the light of the world, and to all who receive him, he is the light of our lives. Well, that was interesting. This is the High Five Pastor wishing you a very good day.